or R.K. Vidya. 6 accused, including husband, further remanded to judicial custody, police custody. Kurumjay, good evening. You are watching Primetime English Bulletin on IS News, and this is Victoria Rajkumari. Now to top stories. Manipur government claimed night curfew at the Churachandpur district headquarters following an eruption of fresh violence. Miscreants torched 3 cars and the forest office and destroyed several vehicles parked on the roadside at the district headquarters. The eruption of fresh violence has been reported during the period from Friday afternoon till the wee hours of Saturday. Meanwhile, as many as 20 of protesters who were allegedly engaged in the attacks against the police and security personnel at the district headquarters have been detained. A good number of police and commandos were also injured in the attacks perpetrated by the anti-socials on Friday night. Police also fired tear gas canisters at the protesters to quell the violence, according to official sources. In the escalation of anti-social activities, the District Commissioner, Churachandpur, promulgated prohibitory orders under Section 144 CRPC and also imposed an indefinite curfew from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. until further notification, official sources said. Internet and mobile services in the Churachandpur district have been suspended for 5 days, the officials said. The order prohibits the gathering of 4 or more people in a specified area that has the potential to cause trouble or damage to human life or property. It also places restrictions on handling or transporting any kind of weapon in the given jurisdiction. Properties worth over lakhs of rupees were destroyed by the fire when the irate protesters burned down the forest office at Tuibong, Churachandpur. The protesters were engaged in pelting stones and catapulted at the police at different places in the district headquarters, including at the areas of New Lamka, Central Lamka, Komintang and Thabana Mandap. The anti-social activity started in the district headquarters on the night of April 27 at the program venue of Chief Minister N. Biren Singh. However, Manipur Chief Minister cancelled his trip in the backdrop of the violent eruption. Meanwhile, protests also erupted at the Kangpokpi district headquarters on National Highway 102 Imphal to Dimapur Road on Friday night. The protesters blocked the road by putting large logs in the middle of the road, but police rushed to the spot and managed to clear the road late at night on Friday, the police said. Congress leader Jairam Ramesh hit out at the central government for not paying attention towards the unfortunate violent incident that has turned the Churachandpur region in Manipur into a war zone. Blaming the double-engine government in Manipur led by Chief Minister N. Biren for the present situation, Jairam Ramesh tweeted, quote-unquote, "While entire team Modi is fixated on Karnataka, Churachandpur in Manipur has turned into almost a war zone only a year after the BJP got a decisive majority in the state. The double engine there is blowing up. Neither the union government or the national media is bothered about it." The comments come following a series of protest violence that hit Manipur 2 days ago, which has spurred further clashes and chaos in the city, spreading to the neighboring district of Kangpokpi. An uneasy claim envelops Churachandpur district after a night riddled with clashes, chaos and blank firing by the security forces to disperse agitating mob and protesters. Highly agitated mobs gathered at the Tuibong Bazaar area last night and resorted to burning tires on the roads and ringing electric poles to make their voices heard across every locality. A scuffle broke out between the police and the local mobs on the Selmat bridge, adding to the already tense situation. It is also reported that local MLA of 58 Churachandpur Assembly constituency, LM Kaukte, was allegedly attempting to escape the ear of the local residents after inviting Chief Minister of Manipur, N. Biren, to the district. According to sources, local people perceive Kaukte as anti-tribal and he has been escorted by police to Imphal for his safety. A large number of protesters today blocked road to demand justice in the killing of R.K. Ningol Laishram Ongbi Bidya. The 23-year-old housewife allegedly committed suicide on April 22nd at her husband's house at Imphal West, Thangmeiban Hijam Dewan Lekai. Today's protest at Ningthaukhong Market was spearheaded by the Bidya Joint Action Committee JAC. Later on, the protesters stormed the private residence of Works Minister Govindas Konthauzam at Ningthaukhong. However, police managed to control the crowd and allowed some JC leaders to meet the minister. Govindas Konthauzam reportedly assured the protesters to deliver justice in the case while appealing for everyone to refrain from indulging in ban and blockages in pursuit of any demand. Meanwhile, the Chief Judicial Magistrate Imphal West today remanded the father-in-law and mother-in-law of R.K. Bidya to judicial custody, while the accused husband, his elder sisters and niece were further remanded to police custody for further investigation into the case. 6 accused have been arrested by police in connection with the case, and they are mother-in-law Laishram Tomba, aged 78 years, father-in-law Laishram Achobi Devi, aged 72 years, Laishram Rocky, the accused husband, Laishram Omita Devi, aged 52 years, sister-in-law Laishram Sarita, aged 38 years, also sister-in-law, and Laishram Bhumika, aged 21 years, the niece. They were produced before the court after completion of 7 days police custody period, along with a prayer for judicial custody and further custody remand. Joy Chandra Konthauzam, president of United Committee Manipur UCM, today underscored the need to uphold smaller communities of Manipur. He was speaking at the first Thayong Kom Village Cultural Meet at Thayong Village in Imphal East. The event was jointly organized by Kom Union Manipur and Thayong Village Authority on the theme, Our Culture, Our Identity. Kom Union Advisor S. Michael, President S. Ahau Kom, and Thayong Kom Village Chief M. Achung shared the dice at the occasion. The event witnessed colorful Kom dance and songs presented by villagers of Thayong Kunau, Thangyong Kunai, and Kunjao. UCM leader Joy Chandra Konthauzam expressed disgruntlement over the attempt to deluge smaller ethnic groups by larger groups in the state. Kom is one of the smaller communities of Manipur. UCM will stand against such forces, he said, adding that all ethnic groups have long coexisted in Manipur since the time of monarchy. Joy Chandra stressed the need to protect one's culture and customs in order to popularize them globally. He promised to extend all possible help to the Kom community and added that UCM will always fight against any move that poses a challenge to the ethnic groups and the boundary of Manipur.
Haiba Zaga, Sidarena, Sakana, Matu Yodri, Haibasu, Haiba sales in Tokuina Hanga, Tambadina, Gomian, Matu Pubiraga, Dakaneva, documents in Purga Laga, I go United Committee Manipur, Sinaga, I go in Mukutanga, Pirpa Yagani, have said, a single from a Sida Tamsari, I go Manipurgi, upon Musatam guide and Nabonaba, Manipurgi, 5 on a Tamira Manqui guide and Nabonaba, said, I go Lane of Fandami, I go Iram the Masida, Lady, Puru Kutima, Afik. achauba aikoi amata oina lehau sida chaminadana thaminadana lei Manipur gi apunbugi saktam kaidana thamibise aikoi punamaki wakhaloni Manipur ama siembada Manipur ama sagatbada kong phurup yaudana Manipur ama oiba yaroi karigumba kanda kong phurup singi oiba tawdari agraba thabak karigumba leiragasu haibiro aikoi sungsoi soidana haksage awat apa aikoi hangjage haibido asigi information thamjari.
Chief Minister Nongthuam Birren today inaugurated an integrated processing unit of organically grown fruits and spices, a new unit of the Thangjam Agro Industries Private Limited under Mission Organic Value Chain Development for Northeast Region, in short MOVCD-NER, at Food Park Nilakuti, Imphal. Speaking as a chief guest of the inaugural function, the Chief Minister stated that the demand for organic products is a worldwide phenomenon as people are becoming more and more health conscious, and further stressed on the need to identify items which have the potential to do well or are suitable in the state before starting a venture. The Chief Minister also spoke on the benefits of organic products and the harmful effects of chemical fertilizers, and said the government is laying much emphasis on organic farming, highlighting that organic farming has been expanded to 37,700 hectares in 2022 from just about 5,000 hectares in 2016. Regarding platforms for marketing of products, the Chief Minister said it is not much of an issue now. He said today the government has a buy-back policy and finding markets for the products, and there are also cold storage facilities. Further stressing that there is a high demand for organic products everywhere, the Chief Minister said that the Manipur Organic Mission Agency has opened organic outlets in some cities, including at Bangalore, Pune, and Delhi. N. Biren Singh appreciated Thangjam Agro Industries Private Limited for its endeavour and assured all possible assistance from the government. The Chief Minister also appreciated Northeastern Development Finance Corporation Limited, in short NEDFI, for their support to local entrepreneurs. He further explained schemes and programs such as the Startup, One Family, One Livelihood, launch of Venture Fund in collaboration with NEDFI, among others. He also highlighted approval for construction of a mega food park under the Pradhan Mantri Kishan Sampada Yojana in the state. Today, Manipur is moving forward, the Chief Minister said. The inaugural function was attended by Wangkai MLA T.H. Arun Kumar, Additional Chief Secretary P. Vaipai, among others. Later, N. Biren also inspected the fruit preservation factory Mac Fruit located inside the food park. A leader of the proscribed People's Liberation Army PLA, the armed wing of the banned Revolutionary People's Front RPF, was arrested in Moreh. Ningombam Yaingomba Singh, also known as Pumba or Ingel, aged 34 years and holding the post of Director of Minority Affairs of the RPF PLA, was nabbed at Kotha Lamkhai near the international border with Moreh on Friday afternoon, according to official sets. Based on specific intelligence about the presence of a valley-based underground group in the Kotha Lamkhai area of Technopole district, a combined team of 20 Assam Rifles troops and special commandos conducted frisking and checking at Kotha Lamkhai at 5 p.m. During the frisking and checking, Ningombam Yaimomba Singh was detained. On further verification, the detainee stated that he is an active member of the banned RPF PLA, having joined the outfit in 2003 through one Naub Singh of Jiribam. He is working under the command of Lieutenant Colonel Amuchau of Kokching Kunau, Assistant Secretary of Minority Affairs. He received basic military training at Sajik Tampak along the Manipur-Myanmar border, and his PLA MC number is 285 and his Army number is 2588, and holds the rank of Director of Minority Affairs. He had taken shelter at Myanmar's alleged camp of the RPF-PLA and had come out from the unit camp to monitor the movement of security forces at the border, including the road in the Kotha area. According to the police, the arrested cadre has been handed over to the Moreh police station for further necessary legal actions. Entrance examination for admission to Class 6 in Jawaharlal Navodaya Vidyalaya (JNV) was conducted today in Tamenglong and Noni districts. For Tamenglong, a total of 255 candidates appeared in the test held at JNV Duigailong, while 168 candidates gave the examination at Noni Center. Loktak Battalion of Headquarter IGR South provided assistance to villagers in resettling of their houses which got damaged due to thunderstorm and heavy rainfall in general area Konuma village 4 km from Komla Khong post in Bishnupur district today. On receiving request from the villagers, Loktak Battalion took the initiative and a well-constituted team consisting of 20 personnel immediately rushed to the incident site to help out them. The team assisted in resettling the houses of villagers. During the course of work, the villagers formed small teams with Assam Rifles personnel and worked together. The timely action and commendable job of the battalion was well appreciated by the villagers, and this helping act will act as a reinforcement of the battalion's thought of always standing by the motto of Friends of the Northeast People, and Assam Rifles believes that. Meanwhile, Jopi Battalion, under the aegis of Headquarter IGR South, today conducted a medical camp at village SL Changpol near Indo-Myanmar border in Chandal district. The medical camp was organized to provide health assistance, checkup and treatment to the patients from the remote village located at Indo-Myanmar border. A total of 54 patients were treated and medicines were also provided to the needs. The villagers were also guided on the ways to live a healthy and disease-free lifestyle through various hygiene and eating habits, Assam Rifles said in a release. Indian flag bearer Banner Lanamai James won the first runner-up title at the Mr. Heritage International 2023 compilation held at Perla of Orient Seas, Manila, Philippines from April 23rd to 29th. In addition to that, he became the first Mr. India to win Best in Runaway, Best in Resort Wear, Best in Formal Wear and Mr. Elegance Special Awards. It's the highest number of awards ever won by a Mr. India title holder at any international competition. It may be mentioned that Banner Lanamai James from Manipur won the prestigious Rubaru Mr. India 2022 title at the recently concluded Rubaru Mr. India Championship. He was honored with this title at the national finale of the event that took place on October 2nd, 2022 at the Hotel Crown Plaza, Chennai, Aidhar Park in Tamil Nadu. Banner Lanamai James was conferred with the Best National Costume Award for his very beautiful Manipuri costume that he displayed during the national costume segment of the competition. And on and on, let's take a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Keep watching IS News.
Pradhan Mantri Kausal Vikas Yojana PMKVY 4.0 scheme gi makhada hang dyer lang machu sangbagi free training pizagadori akaknaba sit masingni ahan balakpa miyoi singda hena khudong chabasu pizagani leifam gi khudong chabasu pizari akupa marol gidamak lengsin biraksi KB Philanthropy 5 Khabam Lamkhai Mantri Pukhi mobile number 873-2017-957 amadi 879-4275386 da contact tobiraknaba ninsinjai.
watching Primetime English Bulletin on IS News. Now proceeding with other news. A woman was robbed in broad daylight by two bike-borne miscreants in Guwahati's Beltola area on April 29, that is today. As per preliminary reports, the woman who was about to cross the road was shocked and startled when a bike came from behind and snatched the handbag she was holding. Speaking to India Today Northeast, the victim woman said, "I was walking and I was about to cross the road when two bike-borne miscreants came and snatched the handbag from my hands. I was startled. I felt it would be an accident as I saw the bike unbalancing. There was some money with few documents. I haven't lodged a complaint yet. I will face some trouble now as my phone was in the bag and now I wouldn't be able to make any calls or check messages." The victim woman is yet to make any complaint at the police station regarding the incident. Incidents of chain snatching and bag snatching have been on the rise, putting city police on toes of episodic incidents of crime. Meanwhile, India recorded 7,171 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours, around 362 less than the count reported yesterday, according to a daily bulletin released by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. There has been a decline in the number of positive cases of COVID-19 in the last 2 days. Around 9,355 cases of COVID-19 were reported on Thursday, whereas the country logged 7,533 cases on Friday, according to official records. According to the Health Ministry's data, the total number of active cases in the country has declined to 51,314 from the earlier 53,852. The daily positivity rate stands at 3.69%, while the weekly positivity rate is 4.72%. A total of 92.64 crore COVID-19 tests have been conducted so far, with 1,94,134 tests undertaken in the last 24 hours, as stated by the Health Ministry. As per the ministry, 3,875 doses of COVID vaccines have been administered over the last 24 hours, while the recovery rate stands at 98.70%. According to the Ministry of Health and Welfare, 220.66 crore total vaccine doses, which comprise 95.21 crores of second doses and 22.87 crore of precaution doses, have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Meanwhile, medical experts have warned that the new XBB.1.16 variant can evade people's immune systems, and the upcoming 4 weeks are crucial. Former Director of AIIMS, Delhi, Dr. Randeep Guleria, said that while the country was seeing a fresh surge in COVID-19 infections, the situation is not one to induce panic. Now the sports news. In badminton, Asia Championship, the Indo duo of Sachwi Sairaj Ranki Reddy and Chirag Sethi will take on Chinese Taipei's Li Yang and Wang Chiling in the semi-finals this evening. Yesterday, in the quarter-finals in Dubai, the Indian duo defeated the season's Indonesian team of Mohammad Ahsan and Hendra Setiawan in straight games by 21-11, 21-12. With this win, Ranki Reddy and Sethi scripted history by assuring a men's doubles medal at the ongoing Badminton Asia Championship after 52 years. In Asia Badminton Championship in Dubai, Indian shuttler PV Sindhu lost in the quarterfinals of women's singles to An Se-hyung of South Korea by 21-18, 5-21, 9-21 yesterday. In another match, HS Pranoy crashed out to Kanta Tsuneyama of Japan by 11-21, 9-13 after being retire hurt. In IPL cricket today, Kolkata Knight Riders play with Gujarat Titans at Eden Gardens in Kolkata at 3:30 p.m. In another match, Delhi Capitals are facing Sunrisers Hyderabad at Arun Jaitley Stadium in Delhi. The match began at 7:30 p.m. Last night, Lucknow Super Giants defeated Punjab Kings by 56 runs at Punjab Cricket Association IS Bindra Stadium in Mohali. Chasing a target of 258 for victory, Punjab Kings were all out for 201 with one ball to spare. Marcus Stoinis of Lucknow Super Giants, who was declared player of the match, scored 72 runs in 40 balls. And before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Night curfew claimed in Churachandpur district headquarters following fresh violence. 20 detained amid fresh violence. Congress leader Jairam Ramesh hits out at centre over Manipur violence, says double-engine government blowing up. And protesters block road to demand justice for R.K. Bidya. 6 accused, including husband, further remanded to judicial custody, police custody. Well, that's all we have today. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Manipuri Primetime Bulletin. Until then, good night and stay safe.